Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you update what's going on at the garage. So, a lot of you guys have been asking me to do a walkthrough of the new shop. And you've seen it before we moved in, you've seen a little bit of it while we were moving in and all the mess that it was. And yeah, there was a lot going on. It was not what you would consider to be a shop for a while, but we're starting to get there. It's been almost 8 months since we moved into this place, and yeah, we've come a long way. And you can see the sign in the back that my buddy Andy made for us. Yeah, doesn't that look cool? And how cool does that wall look? Yeah, wait till you see the rest of the place. We're getting there. So it's freezing cold outside right now. I mean, bone chilling, just shake rattling cold. It is just horrible. So I started inside, and we'll walk outside real fast and then come right back in. I just wanted to show you what it looks like from there. And we're going to turn this light on. I'm going to turn the camera around. Here we go. We're going to walk outside, and God, it is cold. So you walk out. There's my baby. That's Goldie. So there's the front door. We got some lights up. We got the big sign outside, and we'll walk over there to it. Show you the sign. How cool is that? I hope it comes through. It's might not come through too well, but that's our Bones Garage sign. And so you would walk in the front door right here. Yeah, it just finished snowing again. But it hasn't been that bad of a winter, but it is bone chilling cold. Oh gosh, is it cold. And then you would walk in this way, and this is the office. We're not finished with it, but look at how beautiful this office is coming out. This is just a temporary setup right here. We have a whole knee wall that's going to be going up here for Stacy's desk so she can have right here. We have this beautiful little fireplace here, a heater that we put in, really nice with the nice wall. Remember, we redid the floor when the septic system blew up. This is the other side wall. I mean, look at how beautiful that has come out. That's the front window. Yeah, that's one of the trophies that we made for Halloween. There's our buddy, Bones. He sells shirts for us. And yeah, so you walk in, that's what you would do. You'd come up, you'd speak with Stacy. We're gonna have a nice countertop right over here. It'll look really nice. And then I'm gonna bring you into the back. This is the small shop. And you go through the door. Remember, we just put this wall up right here to divide the waiting area and the reception area. Look at how cool it looks. Doesn't that look cool? Doesn't that look nice? From the small garage here. And this is the small shop. So we have a lift here, which we're going to be doing things like oil changes, brake jobs, quickie stuff on your everyday car or your older car. So if you just need an oil change, check things out, make sure everything is good, do a quick tune-up, we'll be doing it in here more than likely. So we just got this lift all done. We're working on this lift. We now have everything all put together on this lift. We just have to run power to it now. We have the electricians coming in this week to finish that up. We have the new motor in, and right now we're just running a wire across the ground to the outlet over there because this one's all hooked up and ready to go. We have a friend Joe's bike in. We're doing a service on it, getting it all nice. We have the 64 back in, and I still am not going to tell you what's going on with this truck. So you're just going to have to wait to find out on that one. You guys remember this. We built this in the old shop, and it's all air ride, and yeah, I'll get you up to date on that one. So then you come out of here, and we'll just make the big circle. You walk through, and this is my office. So it's still a mess. We're still setting everything up. There's my little desk and my computer and all that. And then there's the big shop over there. So we walk in and out. We got nice carpet walking or runners running right through it. Little refrigerator and that. And you come into this hallway, and right here we have the tool room. So we have all our brake stuff right over here. We have our straightener, the hones for when we're doing like rebuilding wheel cylinders and stuff. Some brake parts over here. These are actually seals for your valves. And then all our brake lines are up here. Then some of the electrical stuff and O-rings and stuff like that. All of the tools, the specialty tools that we need are there and here, as well as all of your carburetor parts for Quadrajets, Rochesters, Hollies, Carter carburetors, Edelbrocks, all that's up there. Some miscellaneous brake hardware, some of the heat shrink we have. We still have a ton more stuff that we have to get in and set up, and I'll show you that in that room. Then we have this hallway with all of our nuts and bolts and miscellaneous small parts go here, such as light bulbs, fuses. We have all the old glass fuses, as well as the ATM, the ATC fuses. They're all in there. Just miscellaneous small parts. Again, grade 5, grade 8. Then we have a couple of cabinets over here that we have all of the shop supplies, such as all the sanding discs, the wire wheels that we use to clean motors and frames and steel and all that. Flat pads all the way back there. You can see all of the stuff we need to do, all the everyday, day-to-day things that gotta get done in a shop. And license plate frames. Yeah, whole box of license plate frames. They all say Bones Garage on them. Coincidence. And then in this one, we have all of our antifreezes and oils and stuff like that, starting fluids, all that kind of stuff. A couple of fender covers, some royal purple, that kind of stuff is in there. And then in this room, we're making it another parts room. So we're getting all of that off of that wall. These are all stuff. We're putting shelves like this along that wall. We have this shelf with all the parts that we're putting on it. And then along this wall, we're gonna have shelves just like this one. And then we're gonna put pegboard at the end of the shelves on this wall, so we could put all of the parts that we have in containers and stuff like that on the pegboard. So a lot going on in here that still has to be done. You can see we have those shelves over there. We're already full of parts, and I have a ton more boxes of parts that got to go back here. So then we walk through this door and we go into the back shop. Oh, I got to turn the lights on. Yeah, because it's dark in here. So we have the rear shop. And again, we're still setting all of this up. It's just, it takes a lot of time and again, a lot of money as well. We're having this lift fixed because that piston was leaking super bad and that piston was just starting to leak. So we had the lift guys come in, they pulled the pistons and they're gonna rebuild them. Then we have a part shelf right here, which is gonna get moved. It's more than likely gonna go into that corner over there. Those are gonna go into one of the rooms in the back. We have a big workbench over here that you can see. That's the big workbench. We do a lot of stuff over there. And then we're gonna put some shelving on the wall back here. We have our our tubing bender for exhaust systems in here. And we have another big shelf for storing stuff onto. We have all the engines that we're working on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engines under there. And that's what we keep that space for, just to push the engines under until we're ready for them to go into the car or when we're working on them. We have our brake lathe, we have our other workbench over here with all the grinding stuff that we use. My huge vise, I love this vise. I've had it for 100 years. An anvil, which we use almost every day. We're probably one of the few shops that actually use an anvil. Our metal welding table, right now we have a shelf in front of it. We are gonna be moving this. It's gonna go to another location. But for now, it's just sitting here. Like I said, we're still getting stuff organized. The welder, we have our torches, our metal brake over there, and again, all the engines. The oil drain tank is over here, brake lathe, our plasma cutter, and then we walk into the actual big shop with the big lifts in it. Right now we have a company that comes in, we service their F-350s, their Chevy HDs and stuff like that. We have the 52 over there, we have the 57 over here, and then behind this truck we have the 63 Thunderbird, and then on this side we have a workbench right over here where we do a lot of work. It's a mess right now because again we're organizing everything, and we have just been swamped with work. A pegboard over there to keep some of the stuff. All of the carburetors that I have collected over the years that either I've bought or people have dropped off to me because they just didn't want them anymore. And I have 2 or 3 more full boxes of just Rochesters. I have another 2 boxes of Hollies, and then I have another box of Edelbrocks. Then our big drill press right there. We have our parts washer, another shelf which we keeping parts on for cars that we're working on. This is one of my guy Joe's box over here. Then on this side we have Nick's big old box. That thing is beautiful. I love this box that he has. And then his workbench, he's putting together a transmission right now. All the parts from cars that we're working on at this time. One of the other guys, that's his box over there. That's my office. There's the other big lift. Then we have the extra tall lift. All of the lifts are 10,000 pound lifts. We are going to, in the future, be changing this lift. We're probably going to go with an extra tall 14,000 pound lift, so we can start lifting these big trucks. I might even go bigger than that, but it's going to be as tall as that one there. And you can see how much taller that one is than the normal size lift. So yeah, there's most of what we're doing. Over there we have our tire machine, our tire balancer, a big press over there for pressing parts and stuff like that. Some of the tools, we have more shelving that we got to put up. It's all in boxes right now. We're going to move. We have a motor, transmission, transfer case sitting on the floor over there. There's a brand new motor. That's all going into another vehicle. Then we have all the parts for this 57 Chevy sitting over here. One of my little roll around toolboxes. And as parts come in for the cars from like Napa and stuff like that, we set them up over here so we can take them. More parts that came off of a car, these, and then parts that are going into a car right there. More parts that are going into another car we're building. More parts back here that we're putting into another car that we're building. So there's stuff everywhere. And then one day I will take you upstairs. We even have an attic, which is really, really big. Wait till you see this attic. So there you go, guys. There's what the shop looks like. I hope you kind of enjoyed this tour. I know it was a long video, but there is a lot to show. And as we keep going, I'll keep showing you what's going on and the difference in the way it looks as we start getting everything all organized. I know it doesn't look 100%. It is, I don't know if I'm going to even put this video up. It just looks so bad. It's so messy in here. We just have so much stuff that we're working on right now that it's hard to keep it clean. And we're still trying, like I said, to get everything organized in here. There's so much stuff that we have and that we have to just get into place. So there you go, guys. Have a good one. I'll keep you up to date. Okay, bye.